What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Christopher back again, dropping another video. And in today's video, I am right now actually having my post workout meal. But y'all don't care about that, anyways. Today, as you guys can tell from the title, this is a bit of a different video. But today, I'm going to be talking about my opinion on the Demon Slayer Infinity arc. Now, I haven't actually watched the movie. I watched clips of it and a little bit of it, but I didn't watch like the full thing. I'm kind of waiting for um, when it drops, probably on Crunchyroll. Like, I think they're supposed to release it in 2026, but either way, man, from what I did see though, it looks crazy. Now, I did read the manga because I watched the first 4 seasons. Yes, I know I'm pretty late. I know Demon Slayer came out like years ago and the manga finished in 2020, but your boy was a little late. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But what did I think of the Infinity arc, man? Now, there will be some spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, get out of the video. But hey, if you don't care, then this is my opinion. Take it for what you will. The arc was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty good arc by far, in my opinion. Probably the best arc in the entire manga slash anime. Um, the movie, the full movie, as in like the trilogy, hasn't fully came out yet. They're still gonna release the last two, I think, in 2027, 2029, which honestly, bro, is crazy. But like, I'm sure that the movie will go crazy. Like, I feel like Demon Slayer is one of those where, in my opinion, like Demon Slayer animated is better than the manga. Like, personally, like when I saw the clips of, like, for example, Akaza fighting Tanjiro and like in Gyu, like I thought that the fight was better animated than it was on the manga personally. Now, what about the Shinobu X what's it called? Doma. That fight, bro, by far my favorite fight in the entire like Infinity arc, Castle arc. Cause you have three fights. You have like three major fights. You got upper rank one, which I think is, I forget his name. I know I just read it, I forgot. But he's an important character. There's a lot of backstory to him. I actually enjoyed his backstory. Honestly, more than even Akaza. I feel like Akaza's backstory, people said it was really good. And don't get me wrong, it's really good. Like, he does have a rather tragic backstory, but like, I think upper rank one, which I forget his name. If you don't roast me about it, if you know his name though, drop it in the comments. I should probably look it up honestly, but I think upper rank one was my favorite. Like, honestly, out of the three fights, so you have like the Giyu X Tanjiro versus the Kaza fight. Then you have the Shinobu X Kano X Inusuki fight with Doma. And then you have, I think, Sanami X the Stone Shira X well, actually at that point I feel like everybody low key was busting in, but what do I think? Out of the three fights, which one was the best? Personally, the best one, man, was I think personally, like honestly, it's hard. It's between like it's between the Shinobu X Kano X Inusuki with Adoma, the Doma fight, or the upper rank one fight. Like those probably were my favorite fights out of the three. Obviously, you have the Zensu, and sorry if I'm butchering the names, bro. Like I'm sorry, but what's the guy with the yellow hair? Zensu, whatever. Him and his like friend or whatever from the past, like that fight personally I didn't really care. Like it was alright, but I mean it was a little fight that they threw in there. And there's a couple other scenes too, but those ones, man, it was just done really well. Like honestly, I feel like personally, and it probably makes sense. Like and I'm sorry, I'm ranting, I'm over the place, bro. This is raw. This is raw and edited. This is my opinion. Let me grab a bite real quick. Maybe I'm losing glucose or something. The reason why I think the Shinobu versus Doma fight was the best. First, Shinobu honestly and like the entire like Butterfly Mansion people, they're probably one of my favorite characters. Like Aoi or whatever her name is, Kano. and Shinobu. Like, they're some of my favorite characters in the entire series. So when I saw them fighting, I was like, yo, it's going crazy. Like, Kano fighting, bro. I mean, normally she was kind of quiet in the past. And then obviously Tanjiro, he starts kind of opening her up. He starts, making her feel more, I guess, at ease. And, like, she can actually talk and feel and express her emotion. But when I saw the fight, bro, I was like, yo, she's going crazy. Like, actually, she was going crazy, bro. Like, if you see the later, it's kind of like towards the end when it pans out, Akaza already died. That part where it's like it's just concentrated on Kano and Inusuki fighting Doma, and Inusuki's like remembering his mom. He's talking about, like, bro, I don't even know my mom. Like, that whole part, bro. Nah, it was going crazy. What about the Muzen fight though? The final fight, because I count it kind of like in the same kind of category, because it's the final arc, right? It's split into two, but it's kind of the same thing. If I'm being honest, the fight kind of reminded me of the Cell fight from Dragon Ball Z. Like, it kind of felt like, like the typical shonen vibes where it's like they got everybody ganging up on the final guy, the final boss. That's kind of what it was like. Like, the choreography was done well, honestly, throughout the entire arc. I didn't read the first parts. I watched all of the anime and then I finished the last arc through the manga. But from what I could tell, the artwork on the manga, like, personally, like, I've seen better. Like, for example, Tokyo Ghoul, the manga, the artwork and the fights are just personally, in my opinion, maybe it's because I'm just a Tokyo Ghoul fan, but, like, I think that they're better done. So the fight, in my opinion, I feel like that I feel like it's one of those where it's like the anime is probably gonna actually be better. Like, I think that the anime is probably gonna do it better. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe actually it won't be better, but I think it is. Like, I think it's gonna be better. When I saw, people were saying that the first movie, was kind of mid. Some people were saying it was mid. Some people were saying it was crazy. Some people didn't like the pacing. Some people didn't like the flashbacks. Some people didn't like the backstories. Um, what did I think of it? Again, I haven't watched the full movie like in theaters, but I did watch some clips of it, and from what I could tell, it was really done well. Like, they really, really did it well. Like, probably one of the best anime movie fights that I've seen. Like, you genuinely feel like you're watching like an AMV. Like, when I was seeing those clips with Gyu and like Tanjiro and stuff, like fighting Akaza, man, that actually was it was beautiful. That the forms, like the water Ashira, the different forms that he takes on with his breathing styles, they're just done really well. All of the breathing styles are done well. Even Shinobu's, like, her breathing style with the insects and stuff and the butterflies, that one's done really well. Just overall, really, really well. Um, Bit of a rant, but I just wanted to give you guys this little video. Honestly, it's more of like a personal video just for me to remember how I felt with Demon Slayer. Again, I know I was over the place. I haven't even started my meal because I've just been ranting. But but yeah, man. So that's pretty much what I gotta say. It's very short, but hey, man, if you haven't seen Demon Slayer, I don't want to spoil it too much. Like, I did spoil it. I mean, I guess I have already spoiled it. I mean, if you're watching this, like, you probably already finished it. But I guess what I should say is, like, if you haven't watched Demon Slayer, it's a pretty good anime. Now, personally, I wouldn't say it's the best anime, and I don't think anybody would either. I mean, it's a pretty good show and for a reason, but I don't know if it's like, I wouldn't really place it like top, 3 or anything. Um, it might be top 10 for me. I don't know. I think Tokyo Ghoul is better. I think Dragon Ball Z is better. I think Naruto's better, but I mean, you know, maybe I'm biased. Maybe it's just my nostalgia vibes. Um, But yeah, I mean, even Attack on Titan, like, I recently finished Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, like, it's a little different. Attack on Titan is more real, I guess you could say. Demon Slayer gives off more for sure shonen vibes, personally. Like, because it has like the supernatural fantasy kind of components to it, so it creates like this very like powerful, the ability for it to like display a lot of power essentially, with like all the fights and the breathing styles and everything like that, compared to something like Attack. I can't even talk, bro. compared to Attack on Titan, where it's more, I guess, realistic. Let's just say, and I mean, you can kind of tell it's more realistic. It's based more on like just weapons and warfare and stuff like that. So there's a difference to it. If you're a fan of DBZ, if you're a fan of like the really intense shonen where it's like there's crazy fights, crazy like breathing styles, crazy power ups, crazy leveling up, then Demon Slayer is pretty good. Like I would say it's up there. It's not anything crazy. Like you're not getting a crazy Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego Vegeta vibes, a crazy like crazy Jiren, but you're still getting a pretty like solid amount of hype personally. But yeah, that is what I have to say, man. That is what your boy has to say for Demon Slayer. I hope you guys like this little video. I know it was very random, but I've really been enjoying a lot of anime the past months, and I figured, you know what? I may as well drop a couple reviews for yourself. I mean, for me to also see, but also for y'all to enjoy if you guys want to enjoy. But that's what I gotta say. I hope you guys liked this video, man. Drop your own opinions. I like to see what you guys think. But yeah, see you.